here I am. So this is the 5-2 grind. You do it in any percent because you want to get to 200,000 points as fast as you can. And this is a neat place to do so because you can kill several enemies with a combo and then use this trick I'm just doing. And by doing so, you get a lot of points really quickly. And if you get a good start, you start from 1800 points. Okay. I think we're finally good. So there we go. Yay! So, hi again, I'm Mohoc, and this is Super Paper Mario for the Nintendo Wii, released in 2007, already 12 years ago. And what we'll be doing is Flipside bit of her trials. And we're gonna start in a few seconds. I'm gonna do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright, so as I said, we're doing an optional dungeon. The main problem with this dungeon is able to save during the whole dungeon. So this run is gonna be in 2 parts. In the first 45 minutes, we're gonna play the game normally and get everything we need before we enter the pit, which means basically almost nothing. We're only gonna complete the game up to chapter 2-1 out of the 8 chapters. And then the next 45 to 55, maybe more minutes, are gonna be the Flipside bit. So it's 100 rooms, and I'm gonna talk about that in more detail once we're there. Right now we have the intro cutscene, prologue, always the same. We gotta mash. Best method to mash in this game is to alternate 1 and 2. You know, we're playing this game with the remote in a horizontal position. It's really weird, but that's how you play platforming games on the Wii. And because there are some motion control features, there's no other possible controller. Hey Squiddy, thanks for the blood. So yeah, we have to play with a Wiimote. So that's fine to me. So you might know this game as an RPG, but in a speedrun, it's really the platforming part that is important. You know, all that is about movement, even the few tricks I'm gonna pull off are based on platforming, but it doesn't mean that the RPG elements are out of my thoughts. They're actually gonna be really important later on when I'm in the pit. So first we meet Tippy, Butterfly Pixel, and I know that this marathon is about roguelike games and all, so I can talk about RNG really quickly. It's a good time because whenever you use TP, like you're supposed to point the remote at the screen and you can scan objects, but whenever you do that, for some reason, it rolls RNG very fast. So if you use TP even once, it basically dismisses any RNG manipulation attempt. So I don't think there would be any way to manipulate RNG. Because we have to use TP very early in the run, in 1-1. So yeah, as you might expect, there's a lot of RNG involved. Not only this category is really risky, as I told you, because we can't save once we are in the pit. Not only that, but of course, lots of RNG. Door locations. We don't know the enemy that has the key in every room. But let's not think about that for now. Let's go. 2D platformer, pretty straightforward. First need to put the heart in the pillar. Alright. So because this is prologue, there's a lot of cutscenes, you know, lots of dialogues going on. So if you want, take a drink, go to the bathroom. Now is the perfect time. There's nothing much going on until like we're 7 minutes in. So here we are in the Flipside, which is the main hub in the game. Whenever you complete a chapter, you go back to Flipside and you have stuff to do, like put the pure hearts in the pillar. This is also where the Flipside pit is. This is gonna be for later. You can talk to people, etc. But this is a speedrun, let's not forget about that. Yeah, there's a whole debate going on, you know. As you know, this game is part of the Paper Mario series, and it's really different from its predecessors, Paper Mario 64 and 1000 Years Old. But I really do love this game for what it is, what it offers. Especially the platforming part. I'm a huge fan of platforming and speedrunning. And like this game has a lot to it. There's a lot of depth in the gameplay. You might not notice at first glance, but there really is. It takes some time to optimize your movement. I'm gonna try to talk about it as many times as I can. So here we are, all the main villains. We're not gonna meet most of them, because as I said, we're only doing the game up to chapter 2-1. Yeah, I strongly recommend you guys to watch an 80% run. I know it's more than 4 hours long. It's quite long, but it's really worth it. There's a lot going on. Like you might have seen me doing infinite jump glitches or the 5-2 grind. Like, it's really cool to get into. Not only that, but the community has been really active recently. Last 80% record was only 2 days ago by Zacklink, and Castle Warrior was also pushing the timer like crazy. So yeah, might be more really soon. In this category though, world record is held by Slopdot in 1 hour and 28 minutes and 31 seconds, which is a really good time, as you might expect. My PB is 1 hour 32 minutes and 31 seconds. I actually PB'd a few days before the marathon. So I'm more than ready, hopefully. Actually, since this is marathon run, I'll try to play safe, and when I say safe, I mean I'm gonna buy more hitting stuff than usual. I'll have to go to a shop in 1-2, and if I want to, I can buy more hitting items than needed. Technically, you could buy no shroom shake, but it's way too risky to do that, and it might actually not save any time, because when you're low health, you play slower, if it makes sense. Alright, so I'm taking all this stuff, and in fact all this stuff is gonna be relevant later on. So as I said, even though the game is mainly a platformer, speedrunning wise, there's still RPG stuff that is relevant. You can see my HP, top left corner, my score, and my coins. And all of this is gonna be very crucial at some point in the run. Oh, missed the timing. So I just got a hitting item, so that's good. Getting few coins out of this coin block. Alright, quick trick. So whenever you go to 3D, which is the main mechanic in the game, you have a 3D meter going on, and whenever it goes to D0, you take a damage. The problem is that whenever you take a damage, you just stop. So what we do is that we jump right before we take damage, and we don't lose any time. Alright. So this was an RNG item block, and I got no luck. Alright. I'm gonna focus. So this is the place where we try to grind points. Alright, do it. Hey, that was perfect. That was really good. Like anything above 30,000 is good. We nearly got 40,000, which is near perfect. So we're good. So we need points because in this game your score is your experience, and you level up when you reach score milestones. Next one is really soon, it's 40,000, and you alternate between HP bonus and attack bonus. So more score means more attack, which means less hits to defeat enemies in the pit. So of course this is really important. I was really worried about it, not gonna lie. This is like the 1-1 grind is like one of the most important things to pull off in the run, and it went really well. Heading to chapter 1-2. Alright. Take a look at my coin count. Okay. As I said, 40,000 points level up. As you can see, I only got 5 more HP. It's not really interesting. What I want is more attack points. Next level for such a power up is 60,000. Also, you might have noticed that whenever I level up, I get all my HP back. And this is actually gonna be extremely useful in the pit, because I don't want to use my healing items every time. So there's gonna be some situations where I'm low HP, but I don't wanna heal because I want to spare my healing items for later, and try to level up instead. So there's quite a lot of decision making going on this matter. So here I got the coins in the clouds. There's 29 of them. Technically you don't have to. The minimum number of coins you need is 21 to buy 3 fire bursts, which are going to be extremely useful in the pit. But you can get more coins if you want to purchase healing items, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. I intend to buy 3 shroom shakes. Usually I buy 2 whenever I can, but since this is a marathon run and since I don't want to rely on item drops, I'm gonna buy 3. Alright. just helping this dude. He was stuck in 3D. So we just saved him, and as a result, he let us go to the village. Here's the shop. There we go. Lots of menuing going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got it. So as I said, 3 shroom shakes for safety. And then 3 fibers. Yeah, agreed. Like green and red brothers that hate each other. No! Ah! Menuing mistake! Not gonna lie, menuing is not my favorite part in speedrunning. I'm really bad at it. But hey, that's part of the run. And it's actually not a significant part, so that's alright. Yeah, 3D makes a lot of puzzle really easy, like this one. I'll have to use TP in a second. Alright. So you have to use TP once in a while to reveal stuff. Other than that, she's not really useful. Not gonna lie. Alright, so this is our first pixel. Pixel are the sidekicks. Side characters in the game. They give you more abilities. This ability is really stupid. It allows you to grab objects and throw them. I know, incredible. As if Mario didn't have enough hands. Now there's gonna be a few interesting tricks with Thorough. It's actually one of my most favorite pixels. Even though I just ridiculed him. Yeah, I agree on this, Skip. Actually, the game was intended to be released on the Nintendo GameCube, but they ended up deciding to release it on the Wii, and you can really feel this in a few spots, and TP development is one of them. If you actually mess around with the game memory, there's another TP as a usable pixel, just like Thorough, and you would use the one button to use her, but it's not in the final game. So yeah, these are signs that this game was intended to be released in the Nintendo GameCube. Well, pixels are not really human per se. They're kind of like organic machines. I don't really know the lore, but they're not humans or anything like that. Alright, I'm glad you're not looking at my splits, because it's all red. But it's fair, because I'm playing safe, so I'm losing time, purchasing more items, etc, etc. Alright, we're gonna grind points in 1-3 as well. Alright, it's gonna be slightly different. It's not with the enemy combo, as I did in 1-1. Oh. We're using a fast flower. Not only you go faster, but it also triples your points. So this makes this spot really good to grind points, about 15,000. And as you can see, I'm really close to the 60,000 points I was talking about earlier, which means one more attack. And there's actually a boss fight going on really soon. So you might wonder why I'm taking this enemy with me. Well, here we go. I'll try to skip this puzzle with a projectile. There we go. And yeah, it's faster to get the enemy with you and use the projectile. There's a lot of little tricks like that, little skips throughout the run, so it's really neat. Yeah, there's one room, it's room 19, where you have a Koopa Troll, which is a really powerful enemy so early on in the pit. And if you don't have 60,000 points, you don't have enough attack to kill it. Interesting. Wow, that was really good. There you grab our chunks, you throw him into the corner, and you repeatedly jump on him. It's easier on the corner because of the invisible wall on the right, which is the border of the map. It makes this strat much easier. Alright, so we're gonna try a little trick called Ice Trouble Skip. It's not the conventional method. Okay. Come on. Nope. Missed it. I'm gonna try it again. Oh, come on. Okay. So it's possible to reach the moving platform early on by jumping on the enemy. Fortunately, I missed it. That's alright, it's only a matter of a few seconds. But yeah, as I said, there's a lot of little tricks going on. Yeah, it's not the... what I was going for is not the fastest version, it's 4 seconds slower. But I find it a little bit easier. And we're done with Wonder 3. Good pace for now. I have enough points. Alright, so 1-4 is basically one of the levels with the most strats in it. You're gonna see why in a few minutes. So I really hope I'm gonna get everything right. Alright. So these flames look scary, but you can just flip and they are just flat. That was really cool when I saw that first as a kid. The power of 3D. Alright, getting the key. Damage boost. And keep going. Yeah, basically we get a key, we unlock a door, etc, etc. So here, okay, I intentionally dodge this squiglet. You're gonna see why. But first, I need to activate the switch to reveal the key. And I got the skip. Very nice. Normally you would have to throw a squiglet on the switch with throw, but you can just hit the switch with a good timing when you go down. And here's the squiglet I didn't kill. What? Give me that! No! It fell in the sand! How unlucky. Oh my god. Almost got it. Dude, bad RNG already. I'm really... I'm really frightened by the pit now. If I'm already getting bad RNG. Alright. Maybe the ladder. So that's a switch to hit. But I'm gonna try to hit it in a good way. Yes! Did you see that? There are several ways to bounce on the switch. And I want to bounce back because it means less distance to hit this switch. And you have to be careful on where exactly you hit the switch. It's gotta be the very front of the switch. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it could be about 2 seconds. 2 seconds difference on something such minor. You know, the seconds add up really quickly throughout the run. I wish this would work like that, but Battle Engine doesn't work this way, unfortunately. Like, the main thing I have to worry about in the pit is not to get hit. Because, especially later on, you have enemies that deal a ridiculous amount of damage, like 5 or 6. And as you might expect, we don't have a lot of HP going in the pit, so I really gotta be careful about that. I'm gonna be super underleveled when I enter the pit, like only level 5, 20 HP and 2 attack points. No, it's 3 now. Yeah, it's 3. But don't worry, I'm an experienced man. Yeah, talking about this boss fight, this is the boss fight, chapter 1. Dragon Robot Garden of the Pure Heart. Initially, they were friendly, but Damantio just screwed up the program, and now they want to delete us. This boss looks scary, but actually it's one of the easiest boss fights in the entire game. Look, I don't even have the Wiimote on me. Just drinking water, waiting for my time. There's nothing to do here, just wait for the pattern. Yeah, some of the quotes are hilarious. In general, I really love the humor in this game. There's a lot of jokes in the dialogue. So whenever you play the game again, you might find some of these punchlines again. Some that you have missed in your first playthrough. Go to 3D. Jump on the back. And there we go. Just throw 3 of the little enemies. So the spawn locations of the little things are not random. It depends on where you are. So I just position myself exactly the same way every time, and I always have the same spots. There. 2 here and 1 behind me. I want to have 1 with me for the next phase, so that I can hit the antenna early on. Like this. And there we go. Yeah, I'm doing the Peach strat. But don't spoil, dude. Don't spoil. Shh. It's in more than an hour. Chill. Easy boss fight. So yeah, as Quiddy said, we're gonna have Peach with us, but I'm not gonna use Peach a lot. I'm sorry, Peach fans, but she's actually not really useful in the game. Except for the final boss fight, room 100 of the pit. But I will not spoil you the strat. Just wait until you see it. Basically, Peach's power is to protect herself with her umbrella by pressing down, but you can only use it on the ground. And most importantly, she can float in the air with her umbrella. Oh man, I can't believe I'm gonna spoil the game. RIP. If I knew. Damn it. Alright. Now we're done with chapter 1. There's still a lot of stuff coming up before we enter chapter 2. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, it's the beginning of the game, so there's a lot of cutscenes and all. But it's part of the RPG experience, right? Yeah, you skip Peach in 80%. Well, you can skip Peach. Yeah, that's why I really recommended all of you to watch an 80% run. There's a lot of cool skips. So right here you have an intermission. It's more like an animated cutscene. We just go where we have to go, and that's all. Oh yeah, it's Black, you're right. I don't even know the name of the main villain. And I pretend to know the game. RIP. Alright. This is really sad. I really love this hammer bro. The other ones though are well, how shall I put it? Hammer bros in the pit are awful. You're gonna probably see me complain about them for good reason. But I mean, I think that hammer bros are annoying in basically every Mario game. So it's nothing surprising. Hey, we did it! We reached the dead end! So clever. I can't believe it. I've played this game dozens of times, and I still get caught in this dead end. So bad. Wait, what? Never mind. I really don't understand this part of the story. Like, something crazy is just happening in front of Nastasia, and she's just like, huh? Nah, everything's fine. I don't care. Like, what? I don't know. This is one of the few parts That I really don't understand. Okay, well. So Squiddy is talking about Peach skip, yeah, in 7-3. So when you complete chapter 6, you lose your nearly all the characters, and you have to find them back throughout chapter 7, and you are supposed to get Peach back in chapter 7-3, but there's a way to skip getting Peach back with 30 jumps. And yeah, it's a really hard trick. And yeah, it's painful, but it might not be as hard as it may sound, because for a frame perfect trick, you could be quite consistent at 30 jumping. But this is not really relevant to this run, because we're not getting thirdly. You get thirdly in chapter 3-2, and we're only playing the game up to chapter 2-1. So they were going right, but I'm going left first, because I need to cook something. It's part of the story. You have to cook something. A lame way to make you discover the cooking system. I say lame because it's mandatory. So you have to do it every time. Alright, we're using Russian pipe because it's faster than using the elevators. Everyone is on the second floor, and we just have to fall down. Oh, that hurts, man. Watch your back, Mario. I don't expect Mario to live more than 40 years. With all the back pain and everything. So yeah, we need a spicy soup to wake up Peach. A brilliant idea by Melon. Alright. And now we have Peach with us. Helping for like 2 minutes in the entire run. Like it's not good to keep Peach for several reasons. Not only Mario's 3D ability is the most useful one, like you use it basically every time, even in the pit, it's gonna be really useful. But Peach actually runs slower than Mario, slightly slower, by like 12%, I think, something like that, between 10 and 15% slower. So better keep Mario most of the time. Now we have the key to the outskirts. The old key. I don't know why it's named like that. Old key. Like right when we get back control of the characters, we switch back to Mario. We're like, alright Peach, but not now. You know? So we need to go there for the health pillar. Yeah. And this is also where we will be going to head to the Flipside pit in about 8 minutes. Alright, so we're taking an enemy with me. Throw it. Don't kill. There we go. So you're supposed to use Peach to float to the pillar, but you can use an enemy as I just did and just bounce on it. And it saves time. Hell's that Nix. Welcome to this amazing Flipside pit run. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. Yeah, I'm trying to sell out the thing a lot. But you're actually coming at the right time. Like right now, we were just, you know, playing the game normally. Nothing much significant happening. But the pit is coming up. The pit is coming up. Actually, I've speedrun Super Mario Bros. 2 on Peach is so good. Yeah, in speedrunning this game. One of the few characters that is actually controllable. Hang on, we still need to get Boomer in chapter 2-1. But yeah, it's really soon. Say hi to Peach. Say bye to Peach. Thank you, Peach. Don't worry, we're gonna see Peach again. It's gonna be a while. Alright, we need to get up there to get the key. Kill the enemies and land on this spot. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Actually good RNG. Even before entering the pit. That's really good, let's go. Alright. Hang on. I need to focus for this trick. Got it. Alright, so you use the Paragoomba to skip the entire puzzle in this room. The jump is quite precise, but... Aw, come on. I'm talking, I'm not looking at the screen, dude. That's alright. You saw nothing. Alright. Just hit the switch in the background to reveal the door. And then we can move on. If you miss the Paragoomba strat, there are many backup strats, so it's not a big deal anyway. Mini Marios. I really like the idea behind Mini Marios. It's a nice way to reference back the first Super Mario Bros. And they're actually useful, which is even better. Go up there, because you're... Oh my god. That's alright. I know what to do. Oh man. I was gonna say, I'm going up there because you go slower in the water. And then I just jump in the water. You know, I was just thinking about water, so I had to jump in the water. Alright. Up! No, I have to slowly walk to the good spot. Rip, I just lost 1 second. Reset the run. Yeah, if you land at the correct spot here, you don't have this really slow animation. And the chest appears instantly. That's not a big deal, you know? It's just good to know. We're actually really good. Like, we've got a lot of points. We've got a lot of hitting items. So I think we're more than ready to go to the pits. So now that we have Boomer, no time to spare. Head back to Flipside and go to the pit. This is it. That's all that we need. We're gonna go back to the outskirts, like where the pillar was. But we're gonna go at the very bottom of the map. Yeah, this is it. We're gonna be in the pit in a minute. So there's two ways to reach the pit. Either this way, which needs Boomer, as you can see. There's no other way to break those blocks so early on in the game. And there would be another way by the elevator of the city, but it's deactivated. It's only activated after chapter 3. So yeah, basically it's the only way to go to the pit. Reveal a couple blocks. Intense platforming. And there we go. Enter by the back door. Alright. I'm gonna save, guys. I've never saved there before, but you never know. It's the last time I can save, so I'm gonna do it. You never know. Let's go! Alright. So this is the pit. Black walls everywhere. Enemies scattered around the room. Spawning location is random. Door location is random. Enemies' positions are random. The enemies that have the key is decided randomly. So yeah. Oh, come on. And we're getting bad RNG right at the start. But that's alright, it doesn't matter in the first few rooms. I'm gonna tell you whenever it's really important. Yeah. Do you see that? Just as I told you. It doesn't matter so early on. Okay. So, something really important. Like, not only you need to find the key quickly, but you also need to find the door quickly. And this is actually much trickier than it may sound. Because you don't get to see a lot of the room at once. See? Come on. So, you really have to actively look around while you're walking around the room. Okay. So as you can see, Boomer's explosion goes through walls, which is gonna be really interesting in many occasions. Uh-oh. Come back here. I know you can do it. Thank you. So there's also a slight optimization that you could do. So when you're killing an enemy by stomping on it, there's like a 1 second delay before the enemy disappears and the potential item appears. While if you're using Boomer, the enemy is killed instantly. So this could be used to shave off a few seconds. Alright, we're starting with a gold. Let's go. Not bad. Oh no, don't tell me. Oh my god. Alright. Don't worry. I'm gonna use Boomer. Let's go. If I didn't use Boomer, I would have to go all the way around to reach the Koopa. But with help from Boomer and 3D, I don't have to. So that was a neat way to... That was a good occasion to show this off. Oh, come on. Oh man, I hate these dudes. It's so difficult in this room. Like when you have flying enemies, it's really hard to hit them because the ceiling is incredibly low. But you can use this low ceiling at your advantage because you can stomp on the enemies faster by hitting the ceiling. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. Oh my god, okay. No shell. I'm first killing the Goombas. Come on, man. Have to flip. And there we go. That was really bad. The enemy that had the key was the last one. Okay. It could be hard at times to find the best way to kill all the enemies. Like right here I got screwed. Oh my god. This is not good. I have to kill all the enemies. Alright, I'll kill this one. Just to make sure before I flip. Here I have to flip. Or I could use the pipe, but pipe is incredibly slow. So I'll try not to use a pipe whenever I can. Oh my god, it's you. It's too high to be affected by Boomer. Again, last enemy. We're getting marathon luck right now. There's nothing more here. Alright. Yeah, the shell you use to kill all the other enemies can't have the key, unfortunately. Okay, I'm kicking 2 shells so that they mutually kill themselves. It could be hard sometimes to find 2 shells. But yeah, that's a neat trick. Oh my god, that's the Koopa Troll I was talking about. Okay, it doesn't have the key. It doesn't have the key. Let's go. So we didn't get good enough RNG this time. So we're, of course, losing time. That's not a big deal. We're still only in the first few rooms. Alright. Fire Burst. That's one of the 3 Fire Bursts we bought in chapter 1-2. Because these enemies, each one of these enemies required 2 Boomer hits. They have very high defense. Oh my god. If they are well positioned, you can hit all 6 of them with the Fire Burst. Because you only kill enemies on the screen with the item. But I was really unlucky here. Okay. Just trying to manipulate the boost. Alright. I think I'll begin by the bottom row. Crouch jumping is OP. So there's something really powerful with Mario, and it's called crouch jumping. So you can crouch and then jump, and it lowers your hitbox, which could be really interesting to hit enemies, like to stomp on enemies which are really close to the ceiling. Alright, so these blue guys need 3 hits, but with Boomer your attack is doubled. So if I stomp on the guy and then use Boomer, it's the fastest way to get rid of them. There's not a Flipside category, but there's a defeat shadow category, which is beating the boss fight at the end of the Flipside pit. But in order to do so, you have to play the game normally up to 5-2, where you get Kudge, the hammer pixel. Then complete the Flipside pit. Then complete the Flipside pit twice. I'm not joking. This is a real thing. Alright, I'm using this. I'm really close to the next level. So yeah, defeat shadow is really tedious. It takes 5 hours because you have to do the Flipside pit twice. It's also incredibly dangerous. Like, it's incredibly challenging. But yeah, that would be like the Flipside pit category that is currently available on the leaderboard. So I'm killing all the enemies on this side, and then I know that this side is a good one. Come on. It's not good. Alright. Alright, game. Alright. I see what you're doing here. Last enemy again. Oh man. Okay. Okay, I'll first go up. So in general, it's better to go up first. Check the door, if the door is there, and only then go down, because it's always faster to go down rather than go up. Come on. Because if you go up and the door isn't there, you can just flip to 3D and you're directly down there. Okay, I'll check for something. Thunder Rage. Good. So the reason why I'm buying an item here is because of room... What's the room again? Room 98 with the red chumps. Okay. Because red chumps have an insane defense, but for some reason in this game, if you use an item, it goes through defense. So it instantly kills the red chumps. Oh my god. Come on. Okay. This is one of the most annoying rooms, as you might expect. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I go there. I go there. I missed it. So you can land on this lock. It has a 3D hitbox. Come on, man. You can do that. There we go. Can I please get into the door? Thanks. Alright. Go to 3D. I wanna kill this dude real quick. Alright. See? Aha! Aha! Good call. Alright. If I get the key, I flip. Rip. Never mind. Not too bad, actually. Let me go! Dude! When you have enemies on your way, it's so annoying. Okay. Come here. Bam! I think there was something up there. Yep. These enemies can go to 3D if they want to. Yes, that's a good drop. Okay. So battle RNG with the key, but the rest was good. In this room, I didn't take damage. Oh no. Alright, so here you have some of the worst enemies. Oh my god. Okay. Come on. So these ninja are super annoying. They can randomly turn into bombs and dodge your attack. So it could take a while to get rid of them. It's really easy to take damage. So yeah. One of the worst enemies in the entire game, for sure. Those there. Good job. There's nothing here. Okay. See how using a shell is powerful? Alright. So whenever what is this, like, I'm getting so many healing item drops. I think the game knows that I'm in a marathon run. So it's giving me bad RNG on the key with good RNG on the items. Lol. Okay. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's really good. Let's go. We're still not saving time. Come on. If you want to know, I'm about 2 minutes behind my PB right now. Oh my god. Alright, so I introduce you to Cluba rooms. Clubas are these green guys. What is this, dude? Why am I getting so many drops? So yeah, they deal a lot of damage and they have a lot of health. So they are really scary. Better kill the squeak first. They could have the key. Come on. I'm playing really bad right now. Alright, this is much better. See? This is how you should do it. If like this is really difficult because like you need to time well. You have sometimes to like lightly tap left or right to adjust yourself. It's really strange. Clubas have like 20 HP. They really don't mess around. Okay, that's good. Let's go. So they have 20 HP, they deal 3 damage. But there are clever ways to get rid of them. I think I'm gonna heal really soon. Come on. Okay. Oh man. Bad RNG again. Okay. I have to go back to 3D and 2D. Oh man. This takes such a long time. I'm sorry if I'm complaining so much about RNG, but if I'm complaining, there's a good reason for it. Alright, so there's a trick here. Let's go. You can just hug the wall, and you can kill this guy really easily. Okay. This is one of the worst rooms, because it takes a while to defeat these guys. Nice. Just stand on the wall and you can't get hit. Oh my god. Okay, bad decision. I didn't see the door. Backup strat, the pipe. There we go. There's another clubber room coming up. Don't poison me, things. So you see these enemies go slightly up and down. And this is actually really important. Because, as you can see, as I said earlier, the ceiling is pretty low most of the time. So it does make a difference. Alright. Okay. Making use of the low ceiling. It's really cool. Don't hit me. Thank you. Low ceiling strats. This is so cool once you know about it. Yeah, I was talking about clubbers or how they're a pain to deal with, but when you have a low ceiling and they are sleeping, they are really easy to get rid of. Okay. Okay. Damage boost, guys. Alright. Again, losing time. But I think we're still at a pretty good pace. I think we're on a 135-ish pace. No! Oh, I already made this mistake once. I need to kick the shell before I'm flipping to 3D. Alright. So this gives me a lot of points. And you see, whenever you go to 3D, all the 3D enemies, which have some kinds of lines, square lines around them. Oh, there's a 50-50 chance. Let's go. No, come on, give me that. Come on, dude. Give me good RNG for once. I could have skipped the pipe, because you have to go to the pipe if you wanna reach the top left corner of this room. Okay, so if I wasn't clear about that, there's a lot of things that are RNG in the pit, but the layout of the rooms is always the same. So this room is always gonna look like the same. Like the walls, etc, etc. Okay. I have too much stuff, dude. That's quite unheard of. Three hits. Okay. This run is really weird. I don't get the nicest RNG, but at the same time, I get a lot of hitting drops. So it wasn't like that yesterday. Okay. There are 3 enemies here. Okay. This is where the third one was. Okay. Doors there. Let's go. So yeah, not only the layout is always the same, but you always have the same number of enemies. So you always have one cursor here. You always have the same number of dark boos in this room. Hello? Hello? I'm just waiting for them to appear. Where are they? Thank you, dude. This can happen sometimes. I don't know why. Like maybe the enemies get unloaded. Like some of the enemies get unloaded if you're too far from them. Like I have no clue. Okay. We're good, we're good. Oh man. This is like one of the worst rooms. No! Not this dude! Help me! The Amazing Daisy deals 10 damage. I'm not even joking. Oh man. Okay. I was sweating because the Amazing Daisy could have the key. And I had it happen in my practice run. Alright. Easy, dude. So these are magic blobs. And again, they are some of the worst enemies in the game. I know I've said this a lot, but I really mean it. But I know how to handle them. Alright. So now we're getting in the part of the pit where enemies deal a lot of damage. So I gotta be careful. Oh man, see, I told you, 4 damage. Yeah, no. I'm getting too many items! Okay, this is a disaster. For real? Help me! The drops are killing my run. When you have too good RNG. So that it becomes a problem. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I'll take damage. Okay. That was a good decision. Oh man. This run is so weird. Whoops. I suck. It's 3 hits. Alright. No. Hit! I think it's 4 for the red ones. Yeah. Oh, catch card. Yeah, no. I don't need this anymore. I don't think so. I get too many items, dude. I don't understand. Come back. Oh my god. Alright. We only have 2 enemies in this room, so it's one of the easiest rooms in the pit. So we're good. Oh no. Say hi to the ninjas. They're back. Okay. I got good RNG. Alright, I'll take it. This is so weird. That's why I love it. You never know what's gonna happen. So you have to be ready whenever the key appears. There we go. The catch card could actually be interesting at the pit, because whenever you catch an enemy, you deal twice more damage on these enemies. And for example, I was talking about Clubaz, so that could help. No, why did I flip? No! That's alright, it's not a big time loss. Yeah, so if you have problems with Clubaz, you could try to catch one. The problem is that the chance that your catch card works is influenced by the level, and as you might expect, we're highly under-leveled in the pit, so there's quick dodge. There's very little chance that the catch card would work, but yeah, it's a possibility. Alright, Scooty, see you later. So I need first to hit these ones, the brown ones with the bomb. Otherwise, their defense is just too good. I would deal no damage. Yeah, this is still a good pace. Still a good pace. Oh my god. Okay, the door is there. There's only 2 enemies in this room, so it's 50-50. And we won the 50-50 this time. Okay, better go to 3D here. Nope, still no key. Yeah, it's really a safe strategy to do so. You have no chance to get hit by the curse here, and they all fall down. So once you have the key and you want to reach the door, it's really easy to do so. There's no chance to meet the curse here on your way. come with me. So you want to bait these enemies. Alright. Give me that key, dude. Come here. Okay, still no key. Okay. So it's actually one of these kind of helicopter enemies. Where are you? Where are you? No! Come back, dude! Oh, man. These enemies are stupid. Why? I hate this, like, how they can just stop spawning. Like, it's so weird. My HP is low, so better heal. Because you can get hit really strongly in this room. These enemies deal 4 damage, if I remember correctly. So it's really no joke. But again, you can make good use of the low ceiling. Yeah, it's 4. Alright, so there's the cool trick in this room with its enemies. Oh my god, didn't work. Okay, so if you bomb with Boomer, it stuns these enemies. So it's very good to know because they're incredibly powerful. I believe that the grey ones deal 6 damage. So yeah, better know the strategy. Oh my god! How much HP do they have? I forgot. Give me that. The good thing about Magic Blobs is that they give a lot of points. Come back. I know you can do it. Go down. Please. It didn't go down. Oh my god. Oh, I guess I'll have to go all the way around then. My god. That's really bad. Just bomb everything. Alright. We're good, we're good. I was just like standing there, hoping that they would go down. Go to 3D. You can one-shot these enemies with Boomer. And it's only because we are at 200,000 points. Oh, I have to go all the way around. Forgot about that. Bad door placement. So yeah, once you have 200,000 points, you can one-shot most of the enemies late in the pit. So that's another reason why score is really important in a pit run. Last 20 rooms. I think there's nothing here. Yeah. Whoa, okay, that was really good. Nah, we should be able to finish this. I have a lot of healing items. Way too many, to be honest. Ah, I missed them. I'm getting another item, dude. What is this? What is this, bro? I swear, you don't get that many drops normally. my god. Okay. Oh, these enemies are super annoying to deal with. But they're not hard. And they do give a lot of points. So if you're low on points, it's a good room to grind points. Sadly, we got Valorant G. So we still got a slow room. Alright. The 80s are one of the worst sets of rooms for several reasons. First one is this room. If I'm lucky, I can get the key from these enemies. If I'm not, well, I'll have to bomb the other enemies. Yes, that's good RNG, let's go. Because every one of these enemies needs 2 bombs. And Boomer is super slow to use. No, I don't want that. Alright. What is... Dude, I'm sick. I'm sick of these drops. Stop it. When Runner is complaining about good RNG. Alright. 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 This is another reason why this is one of the worst set of 10 rooms. Look at that. Oh, missed it. You have Magic Koopas in Koopa Trolls. Koopa Trolls are super annoying to deal with. They are fast, they'll take a lot of time to beat. Oh, okay. Oh my god. This run is stupid. This run is just stupid. Another item. It's better to kill the Magic Koopas first. I didn't do that, and I'm paying the price. Well, that's alright. Two hits, okay. So I can one-shot them with Boomer. That's good to know. Okay. That wasn't too bad. Yay, ninjas are back! I'm speechless, dude. I'm speechless. How many item drops did I get since the beginning of this run? It's super stupid right now. Alright, there we go. So you want to use a shell shock right here and kill all the enemies like this. I don't have to explain myself now. I think the game just answered your question, Skip. Next level was at 250,000, so we're really good. Nah, I'm 100% completing this run. That was stupid, dude. I don't understand. I wish I had that many items in my PB items. Not fun. Okay. Where's the door? Okay, it's there. One more room with ninjas, and then that's gonna be it. The orange ones are the most annoying. They go super fast. But not fast enough. Woo. I'm 3 minutes behind PB right now. So this is still a good run with the bad RNG I got. Oh my god, why? This door placement is the worst. Okay. Woo! Dodging all the projectiles. Woo. Oh, I could have used the lock trick, you know, going to 3D and jumping on the lock, but I didn't realize. I thought I couldn't do that. Okay. Ah, I still got hit. That's alright. I can triple hit with this. Double hit with this? No, missed it. Yeah, sometimes I wait before I activate Boomer so that I can hit multiple enemies with a single blow. Really, my estimate was pretty generous. And I did make a lot of progress in the category. And let's also talk about this item RNG. It's also a significant factor. Yeah, no more the annoying sound. Kill the guy, go to 3D, get the key, and head to the door. This room is kind of a joke, room 97. It's always the same. The squiglet is there's only one single squiglet at the top left. You'll like so far in the pit, and the enemy is the squiglet. Okay, Thunder Rage. See, this is why you need an item. Like you buy an item in the one of the shops in the pit, but it's random whether there's a shop or not. Room 99. There we go, guys. We're almost done. Worst enemies. That was so good. Alright, we're on 135 pace right now. So we're super good. So as I said, my estimate was really generous. I'm gonna meet my estimate by 15 minutes. But it's only because I made a lot of progress. Even with bad RNG, like, it wasn't that bad actually. I claimed a lot. But in the very last rooms, that was alright. At least, you know, we're keeping up with the late start we got with technical issues, so that's good. Mario Party 8 though, I'm not so sure. So right after this run I'm gonna do Mario Party 8, the solo category, Star Wars Arena. And I put a 1 hour 45 minutes estimate, but it really means nothing. And you're gonna see why. In contrast, like, this category is much more consistent. At least I'm quite consistent now. So that's the strat. You use 2 fire bursts. Each one deals 5 damage on the antenna. That's the first one. No, that's the shroom shake. Actually not that bad. Just make sure that I don't die on the final boss. And once we're done, we're phase 1. We'll switch to Peach. And hopefully use Peach's ability to float in order to land on the antenna. Yeah, I know it's cheating, but it works and it's fast. I just remember, you know, my first Pete playthrough where I struggled a lot with this boss fight, and you just have to do that. Lol. There we go, we did it! We didn't die to the final boss. It's actually like, I don't know, when you know how to do it, it's easy, but when you do it for the first time, oh god. I died so many times on Ragtail. You don't even imagine. It really hurts, man. But not this time, not this time. So time is coming up. Once I enter the pipe, on the screen goes black. By the way, this is a nice reward, Dashel, which allows you to go twice as fast. Sadly, it takes too long to get him, otherwise we would use it in any percent. 3, 2, 1, time! Let's go! That's 135! That's really good! Yeah, so basically we're like 3 minutes behind PB. So in the end, you know, I'm pretty satisfied with the RNG I got. But yeah, the item RNG was dumb. It was just dumb. I have no words for this. I had like 15 items, something like that. That was ridiculous. Anyways, no time to waste. Next round is me again with Mario Party 8. So we're gonna switch games quickly. Thanks for the GGs, everyone.